You know what they say? We out here. We're back. Jack and Daxter playthrough stream 2. Second one. We're going to be playing through all of Rock Village's trappings, I guess you could say. Everything that comes along with it. We're going to be hitting the 3 main areas that it has, as well as the village's internal missions, and then we're going to be crossing into the next hub world. And I will keep streaming until we get there. Hoping it doesn't take 5 hours, but you never really know. It's all going to depend on how well I do on the missions there. Normally I talk about food that I'm eating. Everything that I was going to eat, I ate ahead of time. I wanted to get right into the gameplay and not have anyone have to wait for me. 4 cups of Yoplait, a protein cookie, a crunchy quest bar, and then a regular quest bar. So, dealing with about 50-something grams of protein right there. Not including the yogurt, but yeah. Today in the split, I hit legs. Did some weighted lunges, some leg press, some leg extensions, and leg curls. Normally I go a little bit on the heavier side with lower reps, but I decided to experiment today and get a little bit more of a high volume, low weight squeeze type of set, get some blood flowing. Seemed to work. The muscles seemed a little bit more fatigued than the shorter sets with the heavier weight, but I think I'm gonna kind of go back and forth just to keep it fresh. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out here just for a second, and then we're gonna get it right into the gameplay. Go ahead and get into the main menu at least. As usual, we got water. Hey man, how you doing? Thanks for joining, Dobby. You staying hydrated? Better be. We have problems if you ain't drinking water. What time is it for you over there? It should be like what? Middle of the night, right? (10:03 p.m.) Is that what I'm reading at? Because military time, I'm not used to seeing. I think that's right. Nice. You drink too much water, so you've been going to the bathroom a lot. We have that in common. I guess it's better to have too much than not enough. Yeah. Yeah, I used to take something for that back in middle school, and it always it would curb my appetite. Like obviously, I was focused a lot more, and I was able to do my schoolwork a little bit more efficiently, but like the cost of like, hey, like more than half my appetite's just missing, probably was just like me realizing probably not good. So at some point in college, I weaned myself out of it. Well, I guess you guys would call college, that's like prep school for university. I mean university, the 4-year. I stopped taking it and just started paying more attention the best I could, because it's just like we're pumping chemicals into our bodies to make us focus, and they have weird side effects. Yeah. Okay, yeah. They're already here. Okay, let's talk to them individually.
Apparently, the precursor structure just off the coast leads to an underwater lost city. The Blue Sage has been trying to figure out how he can bring one of the chambers to the surface, but he was never successful. You should check it out.
Aren't there a lot of lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Of course not. Just looking out for Jack here. You know what a chicken he can be.
If you swim out over the coral reef, I doubt the lurker sharks will bother you. They don't like shallow water.
I'm trying to debate which way I should go first, because at this point we can kind of just do it in whatever order.
Well, the situation here stinks worse than a lurker's armpit. Before Blue Sage's disappearance, he journaled significant trouble in all of the surrounding areas. Of particular interest to me is the dark eco-infection of some innocent plants in the precursor basin. Kira will teleport your Agrav Zoomer to the nearest transpad. Ride the Zoomer to a green eco vent, and then carry the green eco to the corrupted plants. That should heal them. Don't miss a single plant, or the infected ones will slowly reinfect the healthy ones. And Daxter, start cleaning up in here. And don't forget the corners.
I had a feeling that probably doing, oh, Flit's with us? I mean, I guess it makes sense. We're gonna ride her in a second, like at Boggy Swamp. But I forgot the detail that she's over here. But I think I'm gonna go Precursor Basin first on this one. Just to mix it up a little bit, because like on the last gameplay, the third area is the one with the Zoomer stuff, and I did it last. So I think I'm gonna do Zoomer stuff first this time. If I can remember how to get there. But I need to go and talk to the villagers first, right? Because I think that's what Kira mentioned.
Now, even with power cells, will we have enough power?
Warrior change the language to Japanese and listen to him cry. I've actually seen that before. And it's interesting that the language that, you know, Japanese, but it's very clear that this village is inspired by Japanese architecture and design. Hey, look, it's that place that I hate.
What could have happened to him?
I'm not going there yet. Two. 5 left. Oh, I hear the Oracle.
Until we find out why the Blue Sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get them.
That's strange. Where's the Oracle? Because I heard it. Yeah. I'm gonna go through Cursor Basin first. Actually, no. Don't I need to talk? I need to talk to the gambler to activate one of the ring races, don't I?
This stone is very old.
And you also need to talk to the geologist to get that mission activated too. Oh, there's the Oracle. I just walked straight past it. I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring in the village and just talk to the people before I go to the Precursor Basin, but that is what I'm doing first. Yeah. I'll talk to her on the way out.
I've got to get back to my research.
She does need to get back to her research. She needs to stop talking about it though and do it though. Oh. Okay, so technically I can get to the underwater temple without having the warrior fix the pontoon bridge, right? I'm still gonna have to do it anyway. Ox have feelings too.
Wow, what are the odds of moving to a town under attack?
I don't know, what are the odds? Yeah, just for the sake of anyone that's interested in the game, I'm not gonna do the warrior Easter egg, but for anyone that's watching after the fact that ends up playing this game, the Easter egg we're talking about is that if you, right before you talk to this guy on the right, switch the language to Japanese, and the actor kind of like goes all in and makes some wild noises whenever he's crying. But I'm just gonna keep it at normal right now. Okay, so you do need the pontoon bridge to be fixed to get over there.
A good tip.
Okay, let's talk to the gambler.
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my shorts on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet online. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
Okay. Let's talk to this guy.
Oh, my aching head.
I thought that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a yakao steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn it on. And he took all of his power cells with him.
I've never looked at his legs
At least
before.
I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough
His
guy.
legs are tiny.
But, we're gonna need you to, put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure. And seal my doom? All right. Fine. Bring me 90 precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose. But I'm not going to fight that monster again.
This dude's smoking crack if he literally thinks that these little floating pieces of wood are gonna stop that guy, that guy up there from getting down here. This water is like nowhere near deep enough to stop him from getting in the village. If he wanted to, he would. I want to see how deep it actually goes. Okay, well it doesn't have a limit, but either way, Claw is like 30 feet tall, so I mean like that's not going to be an issue for him. But like I said, this was exactly my thing with the last one. I was like, I kept trying to use regular logic for the real world to apply to this game. Alright, what you want? 100%.